Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our 2020 first program graduation. It's been a long time since we've been able to say the words welcome to our students and to our parents, and it just feels really good to say those words. We're really happy to have everybody here today, and it's fantastic that we can be here to support our students in their graduation from first program. An overview of what we're going to be doing today and in what order you should see up there before you. We have, first off, a welcome by me, and then following that, we have a compilation of photographs of the students throughout the year. So that will be our looking back slideshow. After that, we have the homeroom teacher address. So that's where Mr. Cool shares his words with our new graduates. Then we're going to have an FP graduate video compilation, and that is a compilation of all of the videos from the students from the first day, or from the first event that the students have been here for in first program. Turn this guy up a little bit more. After that, we have my address, so I'll be speaking some kind words to the students, and then the actual graduation ceremony, the part where the students come up on stage and are receiving their certificates. Then we have something that's new for this year, which is the FP Memories, and that's an opportunity for each and every one of our FP graduates to come up and share some memories of their times here in the first program. Finally, we will conclude with the Arch Day pictures, and we'll give you many more details about how we're going to do that, because that's after we're leaving this Dalton Hall and we head outside for those. So that's essentially our schedule for today. Please note that the students have had one practice just over the last half an hour, and several things that we have are brand new. For example, new microphones, we have new cameras in here, and we're doing a video of the whole ceremony that we're going to be sharing with you. Similarly, anyone who's not here in attendance today, whether that's older brothers or grandparents or whatnot, I believe they're watching on a YouTube live stream. So we've got lots of cameras and mics hooked up, and it's a little bit new and different for us. So please be patient with the students. They're critical thinkers. We've taught them to be problem solvers, and many things are new for them today, but I have faith that they're going to do fantastic with everything. At this time, I wanted to say welcome to our special guests, who are Madame Lee and Dr. Park, who are down here in the front row. And I wanted to say thank you to Madame Lee and Dr. Park, simply put, because they provide for us. And what I'd like to focus on is how they provide for us opportunity. What I mean by that is they've given us the opportunity to practice our craft of teaching in a beautiful school, within the walls of which we have our most important resource, our teachers. And to say thank you for providing us with the opportunities for us to develop our passion for education, opportunities to impart our guidance and support upon those whom we care for the most, our students. So again, kind thank you to Madame Lee and Dr. Park. Next up, please enjoy a compilation of looking back slides. Thank you to the team of First Program teachers who put that together. They have hundreds, if not thousands, of pictures to go over or to go through over the last 6 years, so it's not actually an easy process to go and find all of those. Students, throughout your learning journey here, your teachers have been there alongside you. They comforted you when you were sad. They celebrated your successes. They were there for you when you made mistakes, and they inspired you to learn from those mistakes in order for you to reach your potential. Your teachers were confident to try their best, to not be afraid to make mistakes themselves, and they became better teachers as a result of those interactions with each and every one of you. So they became better teachers, and after having had the privilege to teach all of you. To tell you more about that privilege, here to give the grade 4 homeroom teacher address, would you please all welcome to the stage, Mr. Cool.
Good afternoon, and thank you for coming to Dalton's first program graduation. This event marks the transition of these wonderful children onto the next step in their journey. Who knows if there are future world leaders, Nobel Prize winners, or even astronauts in our midst. One thing is for certain, these amazing students have a very bright future ahead. I have very mixed feelings about this event. On one hand, I'm absolutely delighted to see all of my smiling faces in person and not on a screen. On the other hand, it is sad to see you move on to middle school. I have only known you for a year, but in that time we have had a lot of great memories and had so much fun. I am so proud of how much you have all grown this year. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Graduates, please give your parents a round of applause as well to thank them for being here today and supporting you. I hope that you all achieve great things in the years to come. Please remember that you always have a home here at CDSFP and continue to visit us and let us know all the incredible things that you are doing. You have all made an incredible impact on me and the rest of us here at CDSFP, and we want to wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you for that, Mr. Cool. Next up, we're going to go straight into another video, and this is the video compilation. This is where we look back. Mr. Tronsgaard, he's fantastic at capturing events for First Program, whether it's taking photos or taking videos or flying the drone for us. He's gone back through every video that we've made of you guys over the last 6 years, and he's taken out many of the great clips and compiled them into this Looking Back video. So please sit back and enjoy the Looking Back video compilation. Thank you again for that compilation, Mr. Tronsgaard. FP graduates, lots of fantastic memories, many more for you guys to come once you reach middle school. Time now for me, the director's address. We have students who are graduating here today. Dohun, Sua, Hannah, you joined us this year in grade 4. Hara and Jenny, you joined us last year back in grade 3. Subin, Jehi, and Jinu, you joined us back in grade 2. Yuna, Leah, Cherry, Phil, Ellie, Daniel, and Uju joined us way back in grade 1. And Juanin joined us 6 long years ago, way back in pre-kindergarten. A quote that I have to share with you today that I thought was fitting is this: "Things turn out best for the people who make the best out of the way things turn out." You might have to say that one to yourself a few times in your head to kind of get it. But my takeaway from that quote is this: when people are faced with problems and challenges, the people who do the best are those who are critical thinkers. The people who do the best are those who are faced with problems, who find solutions. Those who are creative and positive, those who keep trying to get better and better, and those who learn even after making mistakes. This year with coronavirus, e-learning, teachers and students have been met with all kinds of challenges, which truly you've never been met with before. So students, you will likely remember this year for the rest of your lives. And I truly mean that if you think back when you're 30 years old or 40 years old or 50 years old, there's a very good chance that you're gonna look back and think, the year that happened, I was in grade 4 and I did e-learning, and you just did so many things that were different, and it'll be extremely memorable. You should feel extremely proud of yourselves for meeting tough challenges, for facing tough problems, for adapting to new situations, and finding so much success, and for trying your best. And we haven't practiced this in about 3 months, but first program, graduates, grade 4s, I need you guys super loud and proud one last time. Maybe you know what's coming. Last time, guys. Who are we? Let's try one more time, but super loud and proud. Who are we? Who tries their best? In a moment, we're going to be inviting the 2020 FP graduates one by one to the stage to receive his or her diploma. And first, 2 people that I wanted to say thank you to. Again, we're doing things really differently here today. We do not have Miss Kim up on stage and Miss Park up on stage to hand us the diplomas, because no one is handing anyone diplomas, because we're not touching hands. We're doing everything a little bit differently. But I did want to say a sincere thank you to Miss Park and to Miss Kim for everything that they do in first program. Without them, our first program would just simply be nowhere near as successful. So a genuine thanks to them for all of their contributions throughout the year. And now to read the graduates' names, I'm going to be inviting back up to the stage, please, Mr. Cool. He's going to be reading out the graduates' names one by one. Mr. Cool.
All right. Graduates, first up, we have Subin Bay. Next, Yuna Dohun Han. Jae Hong. Huan and Hao. Harajong. Jenny Jong. Via Kang. Cherry Kim. Phil Kim. Ellie Kim. Daniel Lee. Su Ali. Uju Lim. Chinu Moon. Hannah Park.
Time now for our first program, Graduate Memories. This is something that we have not done exactly before. I talked briefly about it earlier. Grade 4 graduates, throughout your time here at First Program, we have begun to prepare you to engage in a world with creativity and compassion. You have begun to demonstrate the traits of the graduate profile: collaboration, communication, character, community, critical thinking, and curiosity. For your growth in all these areas, whether it was 1 year or 6 years, we're very proud of you. This year, we have provided an opportunity for each of you to share with us some memorable moments from your time in First Program. So, one by one, we're going to be inviting those students up to share their memories with us. And we are going to start off. And Mr. Cool is going to be calling out the names of the students, each as they do.
Up first, we have Subin Bay.
The 2019 to 2020 school year has been a very awesome year because we explored fantastic new things. One time I will never forget from this year was when we learned about space. I was very curious about why we wait less on the moon. Then we got to go to the Space Center and I got to ride a big slide. Then we ate lunch with our friends and shared our snacks and talked. We learned fantastic new things, and I know we are all ready to go to fifth grade as wise, strong, and smart middle schoolers.
Thank you, Subin. Up next, Yuna.
2019 to 2020 has been a very surprising year. 2019 to 2020 has been a very surprising year. One great memory I have is Halloween because it was really fun to get trick-or-treat and around the school and get candy. Also, it was really fun because we got to wear costumes and use our creativity to make a haunted house. I had a wonderful time at CDS and I'm excited for the next year.
Great job, Yuna. Next, Doon Han.
The 2019-2020 school year has been a very unique year. One of my favorite memories was Library Week. It was terrific. One day, people from our community came to read to us in different languages. Another day, we read with pets. It was really great and I will never forget it. Overall, this year has been really interesting. Because of COVID-19, we have all experienced something new. We will move on to fifth grade as stronger students.
All right. Wonderful, Doon. Next, Jae Hong.
The 2019 to 2020 school. The 2019 to 2020 school year has been a fun year because Mr. Gore told us many jokes and taught us with a lot of fun. One memory I have is from Valentine's Day when we are made puppy chow. Mr. Cole accidentally burnt the chocolate in the microwave and it smelled really bad, but my friends and I used our critical thinking to help him and it still tastes delicious. Another memory I have was from second grade when our whole class went to Job World and we made pizza. My time in FP has been wonderful and I am excited to move to middle school with all my friends.
Thanks, Jae-hee. Next, Hwan and Howell.
One of my favorite memories of fourth grade was reading Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. I had a lot in common with the main character. Overall, this year has been really fun and interesting because of the coronavirus. I have learned so much and I'm excited to move into middle school.
Thank you, Hwanin. Next, Harajang.
Overall, this year has been really strange because of the coronavirus. I am very excited to not look at the computer screen for weeks, except for games, of course. I first arrived at CDS in third grade. I remember when we went camping and played Capture the Flag. We used collaboration to work together as a group and our critical thinking to hide the flag. I hope no unusual things happen next year and everyone will be healthy and safe. See you all in a few months. We did it, fourth grade.
Yes, you did, Hara. Great job. Next, Jenny Jung.
The 2019 to 2020 school year has been an amazing year because we got to learn new things and make memories that we'll never forget for the rest of our lives. I remember in third grade when we had our first camping trip. I slept in a tent with my friends and we told each other scary stories. It is a fun tradition in our community. In fourth grade, one of the best things we did was a sweet potato harvest. I found a potato lying on the ground, so I picked it up, but there were tons of bug sacks inside. I threw the sweet potato down to the ground, and it screamed so loud and long that I almost lost my voice. We have all had a lot of great memories so far at CDS, and can't wait to make more next year.
Well done, Jenny. Next, Leah Kang.
The year 2019 to 2020 was lucky as deserts. One of my favorite memories at CDS was in first grade when I first came to this school. I was really nervous and I couldn't talk, but everyone was really nice and helped me become part of the community. I have had a great time in FP and I am excited for our next adventure.
Awesome, Leah. Next, Teddy Kim.
One of my favorite memories at CDS was of Miss Kim in first grade. We learned about reading fluently and she made it really fun. I also remember when we went to the space station this year. We learned more about the solar system and rode roller coasters. We used collaboration to stay together. This year was different from other years because of e-learning. We all had a new experience and will be open to new things from now on.
I know you will, Teddy. Great job. Next, Phil Kim.
I can't believe that our time in FP has come to an end. We had so many great memories here. One thing I will never forget from fourth grade was the play. Mr. Koo was the evil wizard and he was very funny. I was very glad to have this special experience on stage. We had learned a great deal and I'm confident that we will move on to fifth grade and do our best there too.
I know you will, Phil. Next, Ellie Kim.
The 2019 to 2020 school year has been one I will never forget because of Mr. Koo and my classmates. One of my favorite times in fourth grade was when we used our curiosity to make the earthquake-proof building. Our hands were so sticky and we even got to eat some of the crackers as a snack. This year has been really great and will be hard to forget. We have all become smarter students and are ready to work hard in middle school.
Well done, Ellie. Next, Daniel Lee.
This year was really interesting because we spent half of the year at CDS and the other half on the computer screen. We even did our sports day on the computer. One of my favorite memories from my time in FP was in third grade when we went camping. We roasted marshmallows and played games. We really have a great community here at CDS.
Great job, Daniel. Yes, we do. All right. Next, Sua Lee.
This was my first year at CDS and it has been amazing. This year has been a fun year because Mr. Koo made all of the lessons really exciting. One thing I loved was Felt DIY Lab because I got to be creative and make some things. At Felt DIY, I used my communication skills to talk with other third and fourth graders. I also remember doing Jeopardy, which required a lot of critical thinking. At the beginning of the competition, I was very nervous. But then it was fun once I relaxed. My experience in grade 4 made me feel very happy and I will remember them for a long time.
Great job, Sua. Next, Uju Lim.
Our fourth grade year has been fun and enjoyable. I have many memories from CDS first program. One thing I will never forget is Sports Lab because it taught me about sportsmanship and character. I improved at soccer and loved being part of a team. Playing soccer takes strong communication and Mr. T made it really fun.
Awesome, Woo. Next, Chinumun.
This year was a very strange and awesome year, and it was a memorable way to finish my time at FB. One of my best memories was in second grade when we collaborated on a volcano project. It was my favorite because I got to be very creative. The best part was when we got to make the volcano explode. We have will become stronger and will be amazing in fifth grade.
I know you will, you know. And finally, Hana Park.
This year has been very interesting. One of my favorite memories was when our community did jog-a-thon. I did my best and ran 9 laps. Another great memory I have is chess club. I learned patience and critical thinking. Over this year has been quite difficult because we are home all the time. Overall, I know this experience will make me stronger for the future.
Great job, Hana.
Okay, a sincere congratulations to the first program graduates and parents and our photographer. This is going to be an opportunity for us to take a picture of all of our graduates together. So at this time, can I please ask our first program graduates, please rise. And parents, from your seats, and photographer, this is your chance to get quite a few photos before we head outside. And at this time, I'm also going to be asking, this guy. I'm going to be asking Miss Kim, Miss Jennifer Kim, to come up to the stage to help us with explaining the next part of what it is that we're doing. Are we getting the okay? We're okay for photos? Done? Okay, then let's give one more last round of applause, please, to our graduates. And first program graduates, you may exit the stage, starting with Subin this way, and Leah, please, that way. So our final part for today is our arch photos, and Miss Kim will be here to give you the necessary information in Korean as well.